Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I hope everyone is doing okay. Okay, today was a weird day. I made my way over to the gym and there was no power. You don't think about a gym, but all the, not the weights, but the treadmills and a lot of the other stuff requires electricity. So this video is getting by if times don't get any better. I can't afford to live. So there's a lot of these I can't afford to live videos, and I thought I will chime in on this. Okay, so at the 15th of the month, I decided to go in 3-day segments. The first one was making the most of each day, day 1 to 3. This one is get by if times don't get better. That was 4, 5, and 6. And tomorrow we'll start another one. So the power was out, so I decided to come home, and I'm trying to do home decor on a budget, and I'm trying to get ready for Christmas so that nothing goes wrong with Christmas. Because the last couple of years there's been like no trim, no this, no that. Well, last year I bought all of the ornaments and new trees, so that is not a problem. So what I did is I went on to the AI app and I asked it for suggestions, and they were terrific. And I posted them on my Instagram, rstone6192008, all one word, if you want to see what the AI gave me. So I have been purging stuff for a while. I cleaned my closets, 3 carfuls of junk to the thrift store. So I decided the best way would be move everything out of the living room and then like start, except for the couches, and start with a clean slate and then try to implement the advice of the AI. And it was really successful. That is the best my living room has ever looked. Okay, I want to give you guys a cleaning hack. If like, I thought I was going to have to, I had a light colored, this really helped, a light colored rug, and it was in my dining room. I switched it to my living room, and I thought I was going to have to clean it. So if you take Woolite, I usually buy the generic brand at Dollar Tree, and you put a little in the water, and you get a washcloth, and you wring it out, and you just go over your carpet, you know, and get the first vacuum it really good. You'd be surprised. Most of your dirt is surface dirt, but when I got my carpet over there, it wasn't bad. I thought, oh, great. Okay, now, so I'm on this cleaning thing, which is no fun, but now it's nice. And I thought, let me see if I can find a video to listen to while I clean. And the AI fed me this one. 11 months carnivore, it's gone. Okay, what he had is some kind of systemic disorder, right? He was real drastically ill, and he went on the carnivore diet and he got well. So I'm listening to this thing and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I think I just found out what's causing my insomnia. So systemic inflammation caught my ears, because it's been postulated that a lot of aging is really a disease process. They usually come on slowly to do with inflammation. So I have been studying life extension for months, and the thing I came up with was weight training. And I've been studying. So what I did is I try to figure out what the other 100-year-old women did. And another thing that caught my attention was he was talking about his biomarkers, which were pretty much the same as mine. So things that are hereditary in my family are diabetes, obesity, and stroke. So these ladies that I was following, these 100-year-olds, one was Hispanic and one was Asian, and they were on They were on light, less meat, more vegetarian diets. So I have been doing that, and you would think that would be good for a person, right? So I happen to remember that I decided to go to the food pantry and just eat what they gave us. So they gave us fruit, vegetables, they gave us carbs, like 2 loaves of bread, and they gave us dairy, not that much meat. So I thought, oh, well, yeah, that's the way to go. Wait, not so quick. And then I thought I'll move towards vegetarianism to make myself live longer. And my insomnia is so bad. My son goes, I think you're going to have to go to the doctor. And I said, I don't want to go to the doctor because they're just going to prescribe sleeping pills. And the kind of insomnia I have always had, and I am suspicious now, is hereditary for one thing. But these people in my family had diabetes, obesity, and strokes. So I decided exercise is the best. And this guy said the only thing he did right was exercise. I go, yeah, that's what I've been trying to do since I retired. This is my leftover tea. So I thought I've always been healthy, and I'm still healthy. I just have bad insomnia. I cannot easily fall asleep. And it was so bad that I would wake up, I would go a whole day, and the whole next day, so I'm going one whole day, one day having a hard time falling asleep. The next whole day, I told my son I'm not tired. So I finally decided you'll just get in bed and you're just going to have to stay there. Well, it's hard because, you know, you get very sore laying there. So I am going to be going back to less carbs. I've always, maybe something like a light keto, leaning more towards meat. And this guy said he ate a majority of red meat. So I'm thinking about that. So, because I don't want inflammation, because that is a good way to die. And also, they're doing the life extension, but some of that involves supplements or drugs, which I don't want. So for dinner tonight, I mean, I'm not going to be suffering. I made myself I needed to use these bell peppers, so I hope you can see these. They're super hot. So all I did is I made meatloaf, and then I made wells in my meatloaf, and I put some tomato sauce. I could make some tomato gravy out of these drippings. But what I want to do, what I usually do is I just eat it like tomato soup. It tastes really good. It's got my meat drippings in there, and it's got my good tomato sauce in there. So what I'm going to do is just pour it. I'm going to have to do it over the sink. I'll be right back. I've been having some bad accidents. So when I was at the gym, right here we go. It's full. I eat it all too. I actually like tomato soup, so I'm just going to drop my crackers, not my cheese. I'm still going to eat cheese. So actually this meal is to my liking, and I'm not going to be hungry. I'll probably eat both of the bell peppers, and then I'll have some leftover soup for tomorrow. Okay, so I had turkey burger that I bought marked down. I wanted to cut carbs, so I had oatmeal, and I ground my oatmeal, and I found out on this one Salisbury steak, you could coagulate your hamburger with just 1 tablespoon of flour. So I used oatmeal, And then I had bought this. Boy, I'm glad I bought this. I shopped around and I found this at Ralph's for $3.99. I think it's about a half a pound. So I put some onion powder, some garlic powder, some salt, some pepper, some cheese to kind of bind my meatloaf. And then I use this one kind of tomato sauce that is really good. I get it at Walmart. And then I cover it with foil and I bake 350. So that is a very cost-effective meal and a very low-carb meal. So I am going to be showing you guys. I mean, are any of you getting older and you just go, I'm getting fat and I feel like crap? That's me. Okay, so we'll see what happens. No more vegetarian stuff. So I was talking to the guy at the gym and I said, you got food? He goes, water, food, and gasoline. I go, yeah, that's true. Think about supply chains disruption. Okay, for one thing, it might not be totally disrupted, but it's taking them forever to get stuff. So my birds wrecked their nest and it was taking over a week and I have one nest for 2 birds. That is not good. Okay, I want to continue stockpiling. So I went to Smart and Final and they had the milk marked down. So that is a good thing. I'm not cutting dairy. I don't think that's a good deal. And then I bought this Alfredo sauce. This was almost $14, but Alfredo sauce is expensive. And this is 60 servings. So I'm still stockpiling for sure. So to make this, all you do is, I think you just add water. Oh, here we go. Okay. So they have directions. Oh, here they are. For 1 cup, it would be 2 1/4 cups. What is this? Oh, 2 1/4 cups milk and 1 cup. This doesn't seem right. Anyway, there's a 1/4 cup is a serving. So all you have to do is adjust this for 1 serving. But the thing that's good about this is if you want to add a little cheese of some sort, you can add this to your food. And this is a good thing. You can make this with your pasta too. Although for the time being, I'm going to be cutting down on pasta. But I still want it in my stockpile. Here is one of my roses were not happy because it was too hot out there. So I just stuck some roses in there because I asked the AI for a rose arrangement. And I thought, well, I have to do the best I can. Okay, so that is that. All right, now for the part, can't afford to live. Okay, what's happening is the rent is high, and a lot of times at the end of this year, they'll give you a rent increase. Merry Christmas to you too. That's happened to me almost every year. So you have to have rent, water, and food, but when you're barely able to survive, you're going to find your food 50% off. So I think in the last week I bought 3 pounds of turkey burger, half price. I think it was $5. And I bought 2.5 pounds of sausages for $4. So that was about 5.5 pounds for under $10. And so say you only need 2 1/4 pounds meat per week. So you can find your produce marked down, like your salads, your bread. You have to figure out where to shop and shop there rather frequently. And so if you have $100, isn't it much better to have $200? And you just have to figure out how to do it. You have to go to the places that offer the markdowns. Like the milk was in their markdown area. I have good luck at Ralph's. Let's see, I get dairy, I get lunch meat. Okay, so no, you can't afford to live. Don't go anywhere except work and home. I mean, nowhere. Because that's going to save wear and tear on your car, and that's going to prevent using your gas up. This is like you can't afford to live. Don't use any utilities except the room you're in, and if it is drastic, turn all the utilities off at the breakers except the refrigerator. My neighbor had Christmas lights. That's all they ever had. Okay, wash all the clothes for a week in one load of laundry. So you might go, well, some of my clothes are too dirty. Wash them out in the bathtub first, and then wash them all in one big load and hang them dry. Okay, don't spend your tax return. And so, like, you're barely getting by, there's 2 months left, there's some time left. Go in and change your deductions to the maximum deductions. You'll have a smaller tax return, but you'll have some because, you know, you've already accumulated some. But for the rest of the year, you can have a little bit of extra money. That's drastic, but, you know, we're talking about you can't survive. Consider dropping your car insurance and taking a bus to work, or getting there some other way, just for now. Okay, and then you want to store food, just 1 or 2 extra things like I do, and it will really add up. So now I want to talk about going without things. Okay, today I need hairspray, and so my hair looks like crap, of course, but I forgot the hairspray, so I'm going without the hairspray. And I thought, you know, if I was really, really broke, I could ask myself, could I go without this hairspray today? Or could I go without this toothpaste today and brush my teeth with baking soda? Could I go without Comet because I forgot it and use bleach and detergent? Could, you know, just like that on every single thing, and just start going without stuff that's not really going to cause you that much pain. But the main thing you want to do is you want to buy all your food cheap. That's going to help a lot because you're not going to be suffering so much lack if you have food. That's why on this channel we store food like squirrels. And we're preparing. I was talking to the guy at the gym, and I said to him, if we're attacked, it'll be a grid down. I doubt armies are going to march on to us, but they can close our banks down, they can close, you know, our grid down. So be prepared for 3 weeks. Food, water, and fuel. Okay, you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And God bless you all.